The Chiefs can get back to 500 with a win today, but they have a tough task. They welcome Lamar Jackson's Baltimore Ravens to Arrowhead Stadium. Kansas City can get back to 500 with a win, but the Ravens are threatening in the first. Lamar Jackson runs the play action, dumps it to the running back Justice Hill, but weaves his way into the end zone for the first score of the game. Baltimore up 7-0. The Chiefs add a pair of field goals and find themselves inside the 10. Mahomes steps back, fires a bullet pass for the touchdown. John Sherman Smith-Schuster is his government name, but you can call him Juju. His first touchdown of the year puts KC up 13-7. And look at this. Mahomes finds Isaiah Pacheco. He's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs scored 20 in just the first half. Third quarter, Mahomes steps back, fires it down the field to Tyquan Thornton into the end zone, and it's a 3-score game. The Ravens have the ball deep in KC territory. Lamar, under pressure, escapes the pocket, but he's brought down by George Karlaftis. A huge stop for the Chiefs as Baltimore settles for the field goal. Let's head to the fourth, where Kansas City leads by 17. 4-1, the Chiefs are going for it. Mahomes connects with Hollywood Brown for the Chiefs' 37th point of the game. They go on to take down the Ravens 37-20. And KOAM sports director Ryan Blank was at the game. He has the scoop on Xavier Worthy's return to the field.
The Kansas City Chiefs are back to 500 with a dominant win over the Baltimore Ravens here at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday. Offensively, it was the Chiefs' top performance of the year, and the X factor, the return of Xavier Worthy, who totaled over 120 total yards on the day.
When I talked to Coach, he was like, how you feel? I was like, Coach, if I'm going out there, I'm doing everything. I'm not trying to be limited. I'm just happy to be back out there with the guys. I mean, just being back out there and having fun with the guys. I mean, you see the videos in practice of we dancing and stuff like that. I feel like that's what it felt like.
He's just so explosive. I mean, you just see it when you get the football in his hands, man. It just makes the defenses have to adjust, and when they adjust, it's like he gets so much attention on him, other guys can make plays happen. And so just having him out there, not only for his physical ability, but just the morale of the room, I thought it was huge. He's not just like this fast receiver that can run down the field. He's gained weight, he's kept his speed, and he's showed that he can be a guy that can do everything. And so I think last year was so pivotal of him having to be in a bigger role, obviously with injuries and stuff like that. And I think he had the injury at the beginning of this year, but this was the role that we expected him to be in, and he showcased it today.
The Chiefs return to action next week on Monday Night Football in Jacksonville against the Jaguars, seeking their third straight win. Reporting from Arrowhead Stadium for KOAM Sports, I'm Ryan Blank.
Well, it's the final day of the Ryder Cup as America's top golfers face off against Europe's best. USA came into the day with a lot of work to do, but the Americans came to play. Cameron Young can win the 18th hole with this putt. Near the fringe, it's good, and that fuels a USA rally. Here, Justin Thomas has a chance to take the hole. It goes in, and Thomas is pumped. America is still in it. World number one Scottie Scheffler facing Rory McIlroy on hole 17. He needs to sink this to tie the hole, and of course, he does. But Shane Lowry has the chance to clinch the cup for Team Europe. His putt is good. For the third straight time, Europe takes home the Ryder Cup.
You know, a statistic, I wanted to share this with you real quick, that despite the fact that the USA lost, that is the biggest deficit that they've come back from. Like, that's the most points they've ever scored in that big of a deficit before, which is pretty
really
cool.
America is a scrappy bunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
A bunch of people, but
for sure.
It was another scrappy bunch. The Chiefs,
yeah,
they got a big win today, but I hear that you're not so impressed.
So I feel like our audience knows me well enough to know that I'm a Jets fan, and I'm not the biggest Chiefs fan in the world. Hey, and don't get me wrong, my Jets team sucks, all right? I'll be the first to admit that. However, I don't think today beating the Ravens means a lot for them this season, and here's why. They go up against a Ravens defense that is missing 6 starters. Lamar Jackson goes down in this game as well, too, and the Ravens are still able to put up 20 points against the Chiefs. I just don't think that the Chiefs are coming out on top just because of this one game.
Right, yeah, Wasn't a great start to the season, but now they're back to 500. Do you think at least they'll carry this momentum, or do you think this team might be a 500 team?
No, I think if any team's going to carry momentum, it's the Chiefs, but I think there's so many other really, really good teams this year. They're really going to have to dig deep and find something if they want to compete at the level of other teams.
Well, I hope we see another Mahomes Allen playoff matchup. That's what I'd like.
I think that's going to be electric, for sure. We'll be right back.